Next up, we got a nod mirror matchup, AOD Gaming versus Searching for Opponent, taking place on Heavy Metal. That looks like a top left versus bottom right face-off, with AOD spawning in the top left, Searching in the bottom right. Both players moved their CY a tiny bit, AOD slightly diagonal, looks like Searching moved it up a tiny bit. Seeing power plant coming out for AOD, already blocking part of his tip here, not ideal. Meanwhile, Searching, we're seeing going straight with the power plant refinery crawl, actually from both players, so neither player opting to get a early hand of nod. This is a bit of an eco-greedy build, lets you get a slight bit more economy from the start, but if both players are doing it, it kind of cancels out the benefit. We're going to see, of course, the scouts and anti-scouts come out what would normally be a bit delayed, but because both players have done it around the same time. Seeing the second refinery coming up here from AOD. Second ref down here for Searching. Not so sure about this refinery because the heart's going to be upwards mining. If you can get two here, it'd be better. Then he's getting one for down here. It's 3 refs versus 3 refs. AOD having 1 ref on this field, 2 on this. Getting a minigunner through here, it's not quite going to hold. In terms of scouting, both players have okay vision, not amazing. I'd say between the two I prefer AOD's vision. Searching really would want to see what's going on here. 3 refs, so both players currently getting their strip. I suspect Searching is going to put his here to help crawl back towards that tip. Meanwhile, AOD's got an interesting choice to make. He could potentially put it back here to crawl towards the tip, or he could put it down here as part of a forward crawl and then have access to his units sooner. And that's what he's doing. He's put it here so he can get access, looks like, to this tip. He's put it slightly towards the left. Meanwhile, Searching, as we can see here, has gone power plant, silo. Silo positioning here is fucked his ref placement, not necessary. Searching not familiar, I guess, where the tip is here. He's also going to be putting his refinery here. I don't even think he can. He's going to have to put it like here. So he's only going to get 1 ref. Yeah, he's only going to get 1 ref here with that positioning. You can get 2, but you need better SimCity management. Meanwhile, AOD here is up to 5 ref. He's getting the buggies out. Searching, meanwhile, is on 4 ref. Players have around the same buggy count. I'd say AOD's crawl is currently better, particularly with this ref placement here for Searching, because he's accidentally blocked this in. He's had to put it in an awkward position. But once he's done that, he started to go forward. Interesting in this map, I would say it's almost always better to try and move forward rather than backwards into that corner at the start if you can help it. Get better map control outwards, and then worry about the safety going the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're seeing AOD's push to center, so he's gotten here first. He now has 6 ref. I would expect him, maybe he's going to get a second strip somewhere here. He's gotten a forward hand and nod to try and help reinforce this. So now Searching is definitely behind in terms of his map positioning compared to AOD. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 ref versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ref. So the eco's the same. Interesting turret placement there for AOD in the tip. Okay, will help protect his harvester, that's for sure. So these buggies won't be able to really do a huge amount of harassment in here. And it looks like AOD is getting a small task force of buggies towards the top right. Likely he's going to try send these in towards here and do some damage, but he sees that Searching is in the way. Waiting to see the second strip land for AOD pretty soon here. Curious where he's going to put it. Probably wants to put it here at this point to help crawl backwards, or else put it out this direction. Second strip's down for Searching first. Interesting that Searching got there before AOD. Partially some of that's down to the fact that AOE got the turret set up, and he's positioned it here, so this will enable him to crawl towards this tip field, but Searching's already on top of this here. AOD continuing to crawl the power plant. Meanwhile, we're seeing Searching trying to loop around the side here with a couple of silos. This is kind of nice. Might be trying to get a refinery set up here and then like a hand nod, a couple of turrets in front. Searching now coming in with reinforcements down the bottom. Quite a bit of pressure here for AOD. Searching's definitely won the battle up here. Getting a forward hand. He got the ref here and he's got the hand and on. So it's very aggressive in terms of this. Seeing a bike or two mixed in. So this is good from Searching. He's totally bypassed this. It can be very tempting for players to try and get caught up in this little tip section here when one player gets to it first, because the turrets there do so many units. But coming all the way up and around here is pretty smart. Has the turret down for some reinforcements, but he's losing. He's throwing a lot of his army here at this point. We are seeing a couple of infantry that have come in here and sniped one ref at least. He's going to get a power plant here as well. So AOD being very productive with the counterattacks here, that's for certain. He's got another task force along the bottom to come up and do some serious damage. But Searching's down on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ref versus AOD, who's on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Searching's definitely got the eco advantage here. The real question is, how is he going to use it? There's a second strip going down. Very late getting that. We're seeing AOD seems to be doing some sort of crawl here. Possibly trying to get a ref set up in this field. And do some harassment on this ref. Yeah, there he goes. Meanwhile, Searching's got a load of units sitting down here. He could grab these units, go straight across and up and take out those 2 refineries. But AOD's got a lot of bogeys up here. Searching is running through them. No! You want to attack them from down here. Alright, alright. Pretty neck and neck. Both players still have their conyard. Searching currently has about 15 more kills than AOD. Definitely looking more favorable in this position. Don't show away units unnecessarily now. Redirect your units. You don't have to attack into the turrets, and we do have the Conyard cell just now for AOD, trying to stay in the game with that. Interesting to see how Searching reacts, if he's going to sell his own Conyard, or if he's just going to try and hold the line here. Losing a lot of units to this hand nod. Okay, he's gathering all his forces in a centralized location, but AOD's coming in with the minigunners here. He's going to get this, but Searching has spotted it with the flamers on point. Very nice. AOD coming in trying to do damage to the one weak spot here. He's going to get the empty ref. This is almost mined out though, so losing one ref here, not the end of the world. AOD coming down, trying to do some damage somewhere. Doesn't quite know what to go for. He's going for the ref. He's going to get it, but again, there's very little tib here except for the tib over here. We're looking at the numbers in the field. This is Searching's game at the moment. Gets the harvest, that turret paying off for AOD. I do like the couple of bikes mixed into Searching's army here. Will be useful if he does need to target the turrets. This is nice. Focus on the units here, Search. You don't need to focus on the ref. Better off clearing out this army because this army is bigger than AOD's here. Clear out the army and then go for the structures. But yeah, he's able to attack up here as well. Got the structure anyway, and nearly killed the entire army. Rat cell here. Trying to get his buggies up to hold this. Can't afford to lose. Well, he can't currently produce out of both these strips anyway, so he may as well sell one of them, but Also, he's a harvester over here. It's going to die. Down goes the power plant. Kill the free harvester here. You got to be careful in the late game. As you can see, Searching's kind of mined out most of the tib on his side of the map with the extra harvest he has got in the field. So they're now starting to go over towards AOD's tib. AOD rushing his units down here. Wants to try and hold this. Falling back to the turrets. Searching is running straight past them. Going for the remaining structures in the field. It's going to get the refinery. That's the last ref on the field for AOD. Now it's just the strip left, and AOD's broke. It's GG. Very nicely played from Searching this game. Yeah, he's just able to snowball his advantages. I think it looked a little bit like AOD got kind of complacent when he took this early tip field, like back here. So once he kind of took this positioning, he kind of got a little bit secure maybe, because he can hold this, but was not necessarily expecting Searching to be crawling up towards this side of the base and take advantage of the weakness here. And then it just kind of came down to having the bigger eco. Searching had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 refs, whereas AOD only had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then after he got the 8 refs was when Searching, I think, got a second strip up. So he delayed his second strip in favor of the extra eco and ended up working to his advantage in this game. So very well played, sir. GG's.
Battle control terminated.